Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts. Recently I noticed that some kit companies and other just paper crafters have gotten into white paper that's embossed so that you can add your own background colors. So what I'm going to do today is pull out my several boxes that I have that I saved all of my large background stamps in, and I'm going to grab 4 of them. We're going to go down to the desk and I'm going to make some of my own, and then we're going to play around with some colors and we're going to add some fun to it. First off, I'll show you the 4 patterns that I picked. I thought the wood one would be fun. Some funky polka dot ones, and then this really cool pattern. I know it's kind of like aged wood or aged paper, something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and ink this up with a Versamark pad. Now you can use any kind of clear ink that you have. I just happen to have this Dazzle one. It's supposed to add glitter, but as you can see, it's kind of old. So I'm just going to use it as a regular Versamark. You won't be able to tell the difference. It's getting a little dry, so I'm going to give it enough pressure so that I know it's going to transfer onto this paper. Now I know some people will grab an extra sheet of typing paper, which I have right here above me, just so that they can go over the whole thing and not worry about getting their hands dirty. Now if you've got regular ink that you're using, this is clear, so it's really not going to matter. That really helps a lot. So I can tell, I don't know if you can see that from camera view. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put on white embossing powder. I believe clear would work too. I just want to make sure that it turns out really white when I add the embossing powder. I mean the inks later on, that's what I meant to say. The inks later on, I really want this to stand out, so I didn't want to use clear. Although if clear is all that you have, I'm sure that would work just beautifully. And then before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and ink up another one. I grabbed the wood stain one first, and I'm going to use 3 Tim Holtz Distress inks. This one is Antique Linen. This one is Walnut Stain. And this one is Tea Dye. Now in case you're wondering why I have these little pieces of felt in there, I save those in each one so that it goes on this tool for when I want to distress the edges of my paper and things. And I'm going to do a little bit of water here. There we go. I'm going to spray some on my paper, and I'm also going to spray each one of these inks. And then I want to make sure that my paper is really wet, so I want this ink to just kind of flow around. So I'm going to start with just the real light one, and then add in a little bit of the dark, and the medium, a little bit kind of the medium tone, and just mix them together. And then you can really see all that pop out. I'm going to use this baby wipe that's kind of a little bit dry. And I'm just going to wipe off the top gently so that that white really stands out. Alright, let's do another one. This is the polka dot one. I'm going to move these guys out of the way, and let's pick some colors like blue and purple. So this one is called Dusty Concord, and this is Salty Ocean. I think I'm going to just stick with these two. Now this is regular 110-pound cardstock. It is nothing special. Okay, it's not watercolor paper or anything, so you don't want to go over it too many times because you'll end up with you'll just end up having it all pilling all over the place. That's really cool. I like the way that one turned out. Okay, we've got two more to hit yet. This one looks like a turquoise to me. Or maybe kind of a greenish. Let's see. I want to use my peacock feathers, but I'm pretty sure that that little one is not here today. Let's try just doing this in one color, cracked pistachio. Let's see how that turns out. I think what I'm going to do is spray the paint and the paper and do a drag through. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm going to let that one dry all by itself so I don't mess with it because it's really super light color and I don't want to wipe off any more of the color. And we'll pull out this last one, which is kind of a, I don't know, wrinkled kind of paper look. And let's do this one with a little bit of rusty hinge. Rusty hinge is kind of a brownish orange. And let's add a little bit of red. So how about some barn door? Oh, forgot to rinse out my brush. I actually really like the brown that created by adding that blue accidentally. That's really cool. That's cool. Alright, let's pull that green one back out. And I'll rinse off my brush this time. It dries really quite quickly since there's just a little bit of water and some of that ink on there. It looks so much more stunning in real life than I can get it to pick up on the camera. Let me turn on some light. Neat. Okay, well these are the two that we just did. And then let me pull out the ones that we did in the beginning, these two. Super cool. I'm going to leave some photographs of these at the end so you can see them a bit more clearer. I hope you enjoyed this technique and you try it out on your own. It's very easy. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please share it with your friends who like crafts or would like to do something that's simple to start off with, and I'll see you guys next video.